Welcome back to our channel. Say hi. Tonight I'm gonna do a cook with me, something different. Tonight for my family, I'm going to make chili and cornbread. We love to do chili and cornbread when it's raining outside, and it's been raining all day, so I figured that would be the perfect meal tonight for my family. He's just talking over me. All right, let's go. Let's go. Thank you. So I think he's going to be helping me tonight. He loves to help whenever Daddy and I are in the kitchen, and I think it's going to be no different tonight. Okay. So I'm going to cut up my onion first. Definitely onion. Onion. Okay, let me get the cutter. Careful. No, you can't eat this. Alright, so for my chili to start, use extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to use about a half a teaspoon. Then I'm going to add a half of onion that's diced up into the pan with the olive oil. Once I get the onion in, I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. I like to use the one that already comes chopped instead of having to do it myself.
Once I get everything into the pan, the onions, olive oil, and garlic, I will mix this up for about 2 to 3 minutes. This mix already has the house smelling so good.
Now I'm going to add my ground beef to the pot. I only use 1 pound. That's all you really need.
Once I get the meat inside the pot, I like to use a spatula to cook my ground beef, just so I can break up the beef. I hate to leave big clumps of ground beef. I always like to have my meat fine and small, just so I don't have those big chunks when I'm eating. So this spatula works best. So here I've gotten the meat pretty small to my liking. Right now I'm just cooking it until all of the pink is gone, which doesn't take long. So now that the meat is done, I'm going to transfer it to this pot here. In this pot, I will mix up everything else that I'll use for the chili. Also, at this point, I will add a little salt and pepper to my ground beef. Now I'm adding 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin, a half a teaspoon of paprika, and a 1/4 teaspoon of coriander. Now I'm going to mix this all together until it's all even. Now I'm adding tomato sauce, 14-ounce can. Next I'm adding diced tomatoes, which is a 14-ounce can as well. Next I'm going to add pinto beans. I've rinsed these pinto beans in water before I place them in the pot. And now 1 cup of beef broth. Now I'm going to mix this all up. Once I get this all mixed, I'm going to let this sit on the stove and simmer for 20 minutes. While it's simmering, I won't leave it on low, I'll leave it on medium, just so it can get boiling hot. Here, I'm just cleaning up a little. I hate to cook in a dirty kitchen. I'm the type of person I like to clean as I cook, so that way when we're done with dinner, I only have to worry about the dishes that we're eating with, instead of cleaning a whole kitchen.
Now while the chili is simmering on the stove, I'm going to start the cornbread. I use Jiffy Mix, but along with following the directions, I kind of tweak it a little bit and add some things of my own.
I did end up adding more milk to that mix, and I got everything mixed in. Now for my own personal preference, I add cream of corn to my mix, and I add sugar. This is my secret ingredient, so if you do decide to use this cornbread recipe, please comment and let me know. Once I get that mixed in, I will get ready to pour them up in cupcake pan. Here I'm just checking on the chili before I quickly pour up my cornbread. I'm taking cooking spray, and I'm gonna spray the cupcake pan before I place in the cornbread mix. Now I'm just pouring up each cupcake section with the cornbread mix. It's gotten really messy, so now I'm just going to wipe around so I don't have any excess mix around the edges. So now I'm placing the cornbread in the oven, which is on 400, and this will cook for about 15 to 20 minutes.
So it's been 20 minutes. The chili's basically done. The cornbread's still in the oven, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just put this on low and let it sit while the cornbread's cooking.
So it's been about 15 to 20 minutes, and right now my cornbread is to my liking, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it out the oven. I don't like my cornbread burnt, I like my cornbread light and soft. So once I get my cornbread out the oven, I immediately transfer it over to a container where I can cover it and keep it warm and soft. I find that if I go ahead and bag up my cornbread in a container that's closed, my cornbread stays soft. And that's what I do every time. So right now I'm just getting them up using a fork because they're really hot still. Now I'm going to start plating the food. So here I'm just going to put 2 scoops in one bowl, and if we want more, we'll go back for extras once we finish the first bowl. So of course, our chili, we eat our chili topped with cheese and sour cream. So right now I'm just topping it with cheese. Next, I'm going to take sour cream and just put some on this side here. Bam. A little more. Okay. Now I'm gonna get 2 things of cornbread. You can never have just one. And my cornbread be banging, okay? So, let's go ahead and get another one right here. And now my spoon. There we go. Chili and cornbread on a rainy day. That's King's plate, Daddy's plate, Mommy's plate.
Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment any questions or suggestions you may have. I'll see you guys next time.